see brightness in my future, baby. Trying to get the lighting right here. So here's my outfit of the day. Anyway, so how are you guys? Welcome back to another video. So I'm in my kitchen. I spent a lot of time last night learning how to can things, and I spent a lot of time last night just doing that. I'm so tired. And anyway, so today I'm going to be talking about, how to incorporate your hobbies into your career or into your self-care, whatever it is that you need to do to make sure that you are living well and that you're feeling great. Recently, I decided that I was going to incorporate gardening into my career path, and it's something that I'm excited about. I'm also going to show you guys my local community garden. So if you're up to all that rambling, join me for the video. Remember to share the video with someone who likes people who ramble about random things. And yeah, let's chat. Oh, it is a sunny October day, and as I mentioned in the beginning, I'm going to be walking through our community garden and showing you guys how, you can grow food in your community if you have no land. Now, I grew food on my balcony this year because I was too late to catch up with the community garden. By the time I figured out that they had such a big program here in the city. So what I'm showing you guys now are just some of this is the late in the season, and I believe that a lot of the gardeners are just leaving things to die out, or they're coming back later on to get them. So you'll notice that I'm pointing a lot to things because I just find the waste is too much for me, especially now that I want to create like a pantry from fresh fruits and vegetables. And there is a point in the video where you see me pointing at some tomatoes, almost crying because they were just sitting there going bad. And being able to find a bushel of tomatoes these days, it's like impossible. And they're so expensive. So I found it really strange that people just left them. So this particular garden is, you can not order, but you can requisition a 10 by 10 plot. So it's like 100 square feet of just land space. And it's about $25 a season for the space. And you can come in, and there's a lot of seed sharing programs, and also I believe that everything is funded by the government, which is interesting and amazing to know. So I'm just showing you some of the plants. I was really impressed. I think these plants here, these really tall plants that I've slowed down, they are like, we call them callaloo in Jamaica. And they are called amaranth here. This is a green amaranth. And I recently learned that you can make some kind of wheat flour, some kind of flour from the seeds. So like these really tall ones that are shooting up now, you'll notice that I'm pointing to the seeds because you can grind them, get them all dried and grind them and make them into a kind of flour. Now, of course, you can't bake bread with this flour because there's no yeast or any kind of, rising element. But they would be, it's good to know because I always thought that, you needed wheat berry or some kind of other thing to make flour. So going deeper into this garden, I noticed there is some voodoo looking things going on in this corner here, so I kind of decided to move away quickly. And other people were growing flowers, and it's great to see the variety of things that people were growing. And look at this. I think that's a rhubarb. It's so huge. And the marigolds. So lots of beautiful things in the community garden, just like And to think that people can just pay $20 or $25 to access that. Now, this part, I saw the biggest bee. There she is. It's a bumblebee, I think. What in the backside? Look at the size of this mug. I had to slow it down and go back and look at it like, what is going on? Anyway, so further than just showing you guys the community garden, I wanted to talk to you guys about how, you can incorporate your hobby into your lifestyle and even turn it into a career. Now, you don't want to force yourself, like if you're a writer or you're a baker or something, you don't want to look at them tomatoes. Oh my God, the pain, they're all rotting. Sorry, what was I saying? You don't want to force your hobby to pay you, because then it becomes a slave and then it's just not the same. Right. So, as it stands right now, I'm going into therapy and I am wanting to incorporate environmental issues and gardening and like a therapeutic garden into my practice. And I find that this will be the best, most practical way to use my time. I really enjoy communing with nature. And I also believe that grounding and farming will help people to heal and to, find themselves again as they slowly just find themselves in nature. Look at this here, Juju section. It's like, what's going on? What is you planting, my friend? I see a cantaloupe and a whole lot of bulbs. Turn and walk away. More spoiling tomatoes. So in this point of the video, I'm showing you guys how I started doing canning, because I'm updating my hobbies and food, like prepping for survival mode, or just like having food in the pantry and, giving friends and family members a care kit. It's something that I'm passionate about. I'm really passionate about like making sure that we can be self-sufficient, grow our own food, no matter what medium we have to grow them in or whatever space we're in. And so, I really like this little gnome kind of succulents. Was it the succulent garden? Yeah, look at Grandpa Gnome. So cute. Anyway, so I'm all over the place because I didn't I didn't prepare a speech. So here we are. Oh yeah, this is me actually canning. I'm using a water bath canning method that I'm learning, but I'm not going to talk about it much today because I'm just learning it and I want to give due diligence to the process and see if I can learn something different that I can teach or share. I'm also trying for apple cider vinegar and using the apple cores and that kind of stuff. The apple sauce and cranberry sauce were so yummy. They came out so well. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm looking forward to, being able to grow my own tomatoes and to be able to make some proper canned products. Look at this thyme. I was so impressed by the thyme because thyme, I have a hard time growing it. I have a hard time growing it. So, and these peppers just sitting there, they're gonna rot. The kind of salsa, the things I could make with these, but they're not mine. So, let's focus. So there's a number of steps that you can take, to turn your hobby into a career. But the first thing you want to make sure is that you enjoy it and that you can get paid from it. Because if there's no intersectionality of enjoyment and payment, then you're just going to be doing another job. It's going to become another job. So that's the first thing, is that you want to make sure that you can be paid from it and that you really enjoy it. You're passionate about it. And then just keep improving it. Like if I started farming maybe 2016, so it's been about 7 years, and each year I don't usually get a lot of harvest, but I learned so much throughout the farming season and throughout the time that I always want to share with people. You know, I want to put together little books and to show other people that you can grow. You can grow in your windowsill, you can grow food on your balcony, you can grow on a small plot of land. You don't have to wait until you can buy the farm. You can bring the farm to you. Oh, look at these beautiful I think they're black Susan, or black I can't remember. But look how beautiful, man. So I'm really looking forward to having, you know, a great little farm plot or a couple. And it's really exciting for me to be able to incorporate this into my new career. So looking for things that are going to give me peace and not have another situation where I'm burning out. Now, I have also had to put away my balcony garden. I'll show you guys that later on in the clip. You'll notice that I am saving some plants so that I can overwinter them. I don't know. I'll see how they turn out. But, you know, I had to wash the soil off and then spray it with neem oil and then put them back into some indoor soil. I haven't done that yet, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get anything out of them or if they're dried up because it's been like a really busy week, but I'm looking forward to that. So at this point, we encountered a Karen and decided to leave the community garden. It was so much fun, but somebody had to spoil it. So we ended up just going out for some lunch and just enjoy the time with my boys in the sun. It's been so warm. Then we went home and did some canning because the show must go on. So that is pretty much it for today's video. You know, if you are interested in learning a little bit more about canning or about, you know, growing food and what I'm doing for ecotherapy, then comment in the below and let me know that you're interested. And I can talk about it a little bit more. I don't want to bore you guys with the details if nobody's interested. Otherwise, I hope that you guys will have an amazing fall season. I don't know when I'll be back on here, but as soon as I get a chance, you know, I'll be here. And I hope you guys have, it's going to be Thanksgiving in a couple days. So for those of you who celebrate it, then enjoy your time of gratitude. And remember to give to the poor. And also be balanced, be loved, and at the very least, be blessed and happy. Bye, guys. Luxury breathing, but I don't think I'm living. Yeah, my mama be tripping, saying you